Yeah.
I want to ask you a proper question because I want you to go off. But I want to start it properly. But okay, cool. Talk about that. You're kind of leading into it too. But like, so I love the fact that we both did jiu-jitsu. I love jiu-jitsu as a sport. I didn't really know much about it until like this, like 2 years, like last year. But once I found out about it and I started getting into it, I found like I couldn't stop. It's addictive. But yeah, talk to me about you and your first couple of times that you were joining. So what was it like for you when you first heard about jiu-jitsu, heard about Mandela, and coming in and like you were saying your first week, what inspired you to come? How did you find it in your first couple of weeks?
I mean, I think, first of all, it was definitely an impulse decision. It was in no way like a planned thing. Like, it's in the back of my mind for like a week maybe. I tell you what, I'd seen a few Instagram reels. Oh yeah. Yeah. I saw like a few Instagram reels on like, it's like the BJJ memes. That's what I saw. It's like when you fucking get an anaconda choke, armbar, knee bar all at the same time. Leg break. Yeah. That shit, or like when you got ringworm staff, like all this crazy shit. So, yeah, I saw the Instagram reel pages before that, and I was like, damn. And I'd seen this place. Like, I think my dad, he doesn't work near here, but we always like, we drive down here a lot. And then one day I was driving past with my mum or something. Just look out the window, I'm like, oh, Mandela Jiu-Jitsu. And it's kind of mysterious, because like there's the window up there, you can see the lights are on. You can see people sparring there, it's kind of cool. It's like an elite club, like, yeah. So the first, what I do? I mean, I signed up. First day I came, I was with the other guy, he was about 50. Because there's like, half the guys there are like kids, other half are like middle-aged guys trying to get in shape or just staying in shape. They're fucking strong, by the way. They're strong. Hugh, all my days, Hugh is like, he is crazy. He let me get a triangle once though. Yeah. Bro, he let me get a triangle. What's up, bro? Yeah, I mean, because obviously like a purple belt or a brown belt, brown belt, he can't just let someone get a triangle. But like, people help by like just showing you the way to like, get it. But anyway, I walked in, my first trial class, it was Pierre, and he was showing like, bro, do all this. No.
Were you scared? That's the question. Were you scared when you first came in, like your first
I think...
Or you just like, I'm here already, let me just go for it?
Yeah. I felt definitely like an outsider when I came in, like, all these guys there, sparring. There's just such a vibe in there, like, and it's like, okay, what's going on, like, Jiu-Jitsu's like, I thought it was like a serious thing, like, everyone's like, bowing to the master, like, fucking sensei. And actually, when those judo people came over to the class one time, they were like really good, by the way. I have a friend from school who's left now, but he knew, he's like a really good judo guy. He knew, like, they were like proper like European champs there, yeah. Some of the girls there, but they were like, I was like, Mike, can you come help with this? And they were like, what? You call him by his first name? You don't call him sensei? It's crazy. I mean, I do judo classes at school. We don't call the guy sensei. We just call him Darren.
Yeah.
He's such a geezer, man. He's so fun. But yeah, what was I talking about?
So you were saying when you first came and your first day and you had
yeah, I thought it's just a chill vibe. Yeah, he was showing me how to like just basic self-defense stuff like that.
So the first few sessions, let's talk about that. So for me, I'll go off that. So for me, my story is very similar. So I used to go to another gym. So near where I work. So about last year when I first got my job, which was like near central London, near like Elephant and Castle, I was looking for a jiu-jitsu place to go. Yeah. And I found this place who does like all of it. So he did MMA, Muay Thai. So I've done Muay Thai before. And so that was kind of like my introduction to the mixed martial arts. And then so I was going there for a bit. I went there for like 3-4 months. Really enjoyed it, but it was way too expensive because it was like a gym and it was also like jiu-jitsu. So I was like, it was too much. So when I moved here, I was looking for somewhere around here, and then I found Mandela, and I came in similar to you, first day, like I don't know anyone, but obviously because I'd been to the other one, I kind of knew what it was like. Yeah. The bowing, the sparring, I kind of knew a little bit. But then after a few times, and it's like, I was lucky because I wasn't complete beginner. So I'd sparred before, but still like learning that whole thing, going over that, learning that is the basic self-defense, the basic move, basic techniques, and then moving from that to actually sparring, that was like scary for me. What was it like for you?
Oh, I mean, I feel like I've had like a natural, like, I don't know, just like wrestling. Just like, it's definitely like submission wrestling, I was like really fascinated by that stuff. Like,
Why? Why do you think?
I don't know, cause like you see in the first UFC, right? You watch it, right? It's just guys brawling out, and then Royce Gracie comes in, right? Big fucking dude.
Yeah.
Not Royce Gracie, but the other guy.
Yeah.
He comes in.
Roger, I think, yeah, Gracie.
Roy, is it? I think it's.
I
I think it's Royce Gracie. Yeah. And he's wearing a gi. I don't know why you wear a gi to MMA fight, but like whatever.
He was rapping.
The other guy hasn't got a gi either, so it's just like.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And you see him, he just like, he's brawling for a bit. The guy like slams him on the ground. He pulls guy, he just armbars him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
You can like, it's making someone tap without like hurting them.
And he did it to all of them. Like,
All of them, yeah. I saw in the UFC one thing, right? Bro, he cleared the entire division.
Literally.
Every bracket he was in, he won. He was like some tall Danish guy, or like some like a world kickboxing champion he was up against.
Yeah.
World class guy, like championship.
Yeah.
And then he just beat him.
And it was so easy too because he would just take them down and just like once
Yeah.
you're down on the ground and someone does jiu-jitsu, it's over.
Yeah.
Like all these techniques, all these arm locks, like there's nothing they could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you saw that early on and you're like, actually, I'm interested in that. I want to go see what it was like. What was your first sparring session like?
First sparring session. That's a way back. I don't remember.
Okay, not the first one.
But yeah,
What was sparring like for you when you first?
I think I remember getting like dominated by Eric, who's like a little shorter than me, about the same weight, same size. He's just so fast. I just couldn't compete. Like I actually quite like, the first thing I remember doing, right, was trying to resist getting tapped. I don't know if I have, but I feel like I've got like a good defense game maybe. Not with like proper technique, but with just like trying to resist things. Like, I don't know why, but I really like trying to resist triangles. You do some like deadly, you got some pretty good triangles on you, but I love getting my hands in there and it's like holding it until you waste your energy and then give one like a top you over. I love doing that shit. And also the grip, because from like I got quite good grip strength, so I can hold this for quite a while.
Yeah.
And using that is like tucking your elbows in, trying to just jam back into the chest.
Yeah.
Just doing that and just like, I don't know, like I quite enjoy like, okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but like being choked out. It's just something like really like you fight like to the like if you
Literally. Like,
to the death. Like if this guy wanted to, right, he could kill you very fucking easily, very easily.
See, no one who, except anyone who does jiu-jitsu, won't understand what you just mean, but that's so true. Like, you're in that mode where you're right, you're literally fighting someone, and they're trying to, like, choke you out. They're not joking, they're actually trying to choke you out. It's not a sparring session.
And actually, for the first time, like, on Wednesday, I felt scared. I felt really scared, because I'm not sure who it is, purple belt. He had me in a Kimura, and he was twisting it back, and I'm like, if this guy had, like, a fraction more force than that, my entire arm would be like behind my fucking feet. It'll be literally gone.
What are some of the challenges? What are some of the challenges that you faced when you first came into jiu-jitsu? So you're talking about, obviously you love the aspect of like just the sparring session of it. You know, you're obviously you're choking, you're moving, just the action, the activity, the fucking stress. Just you feeling like you're in that moment, you're focused in that. But what are some of the challenges that you had to get over first? Maybe it was mental, maybe it was physical. What were some of the things that you realized first on?
I think the first major challenge was energy. Bro, it just wipes you out. You can't do anything. I mean, still, I can't do anymore. It's just like after a few rounds, they're like, "Come on, man, Luke, you're young." These guys are like 35. They're like, they go fine, but like I'm just like, fuck me. I never did like any like hard cardio, any sort of shit like that. I was a terrible athlete like whole life, and like even with climbing, like that's more like an intense short burst of energy. I mean, unless you're on like longer climbs, but that's not really like more than 6 minutes.
But this one is different.
This is different because you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. 6 minute break at most. Bit of water, that's it. Back in.
Right back in. You're like the people who are trying to like not hurt you, but like they're trying to win.
Yeah.
You know, like sparring. I think I'll go off that. I think like sparring for me, it's like when you're in that mode, when you're just like, okay, cool, you're nice. Everyone is really friendly. That's one thing we forgot to mention too. Like even though you're coming as a bit intimidating because it's a fighting gym, everyone is super nice, super friendly, super chill. But those nice, chill, friendly guys, when the bell goes, they're trying to hurt you. When they get into that arm lock, when they get into that choke, they're trying to like choke you out, and you have to get used to that. But like getting used to like people trying to like choke you out, but knowing that you're gonna be okay. And just for me, that was the biggest challenge. Biggest challenge for me was to get that aggression, because I knew that like obviously you're friends, but like you also want to, like you also want to like get into a stage where you're fighting properly. So like for me, that was big challenge before. Talk to me about the mental aspect of it. So you've talked about the physical and it's energy and it's draining, but what's it like when you're mentally sparring someone and you want to tap but you don't want to tap?
Yeah.
What's it like?
I'm not gonna even lie. I didn't really have a problem with that.
Really?
I was like, I knew what it's like. I don't know. I've got this like weird feeling. Like I just know it had to be done. Like it's a one. There's no emotions. I don't really get like. Okay, when Ander like gets a double leg on me, and he's just holding me down, trying to smother choke me. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I'm really fucking pissed off. How is this like fucking year 8 on top of me, smother choking me? Fucking. It's just like fuck. It's like really annoying. Sometimes Eric, but other than that, like, I mean, Eric's just really good and just trying to like resist when it's just over and over and getting tapped. Because he's so fucking good and like just getting tapped over and it can get exhausting. That bit definitely getting exhausted a bit mentally after getting tapped so many. That's happened to me a few times, but it's not like I know that like I'm gonna lose. Obviously, yeah. Like these guys are like professionals.
But you're still trying because
yeah.
But mentally, you say you've always been okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing my best every time I spar. Apart from like when I'm just so tired, I just want to like try and defend. But even then, like defending, I quite like that. Like just trying to like hold in, try not to get like. I will get put in like full mount a lot, but like just trying to like flip them over, grab an arm, put a hook in, just flip them over.
What do you think is your biggest strength when it comes to jiu-jitsu? What comes easy to you?
What would you say?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.